Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here, along with my good friend Bob from Florida. Now, Bob, give us the latest development on your retirement plan.
Well, it's a done deal. I was at a utility trailer in Apopka, Florida this morning.
Wait, hold on, back up a little bit, just for people to know how long you've been trucking, Bob, and where did you started, and a little bit of your background, and bring us up to date to what you're doing.
Okay, I started 30 years ago, 1985, down here in Florida. My career started out of Orlando, Florida, with a new Ford LTL 9000 tractor and a 2-year-old utility reefer that I bought at utility in Birmingham, Alabama. And I started hauling tropical plants from down south to Long Island, New York. And here 30 years has gone by, and that reefer that I bought 30 years ago that I sold the utility in Orlando, now that utility dealers in Apopka, Florida, and here 30 years later, I have another utility trailer. I was there this morning at their facility, and they bought my trailer from me. So, trailer sold, the tractor that I've had since 2002 to 2003, Century. A gentleman from Tupelo, Mississippi looked at that 2 weeks ago last Saturday, and he's going to meet me at my house in Tennessee on Saturday to buy it.
Wow.
So, truck and trailer's gone, and then I still have a lot of logistic equipment for sale, but a couple that I met on the computer that lives outside of Orlando, I sent them a message this morning, and they met me outside of Orlando. I had 92 moving pads on the trailer. I had 2 boxes, 2 by 2 by 5 aluminum boxes that were on the trailer that utility does not want, so they told me to go ahead and take them off. They bought 2 boxes. They bought the 92 moving pads. I had 32 ratchet straps. They bought all that. So a lot of the stuff is now gone, and the company I've been working for the past 3 years moving these office copiers, they bought from me 50 load bars, the logistic load bars. They bought an appliance dolly, and they bought a pallet jack. And I'm on my way to Jacksonville right now to give them the last of their load bars that they had gotten from me. But I still have, back in Tennessee, I still have about 150 moving pads. I've got another pallet jack, and I have some more straps. I got some dollies. So I still have a little bit of equipment to get rid of, but a lot of it is gone. Everything really has worked out really well. I've been 30 years. I've done well in the trucking, and I'm glad to be getting out.
So, wow, congratulations, Bob. I think we're going to miss you out on the road, Bob.
Well,
I mean, I can honestly tell you, Bob, you're one of the good ones out here.
Yeah, well, try to do right by everybody. You know, as far as the price for the truck and trailer, what I was willing to sell the truck and trailer for as a package, right, which I was given a better deal, you know, if somebody wanted a boat, which this guy only wanted the tractor, so that was fine. I got my price for the tractor. But as far as the trailer goes, I ended up getting $1,500 more than what I expected. So that really worked out good. Then they didn't want the box on there. I sold the 2 boxes for $300 to that couple. So it really worked out to my advantage that that guy in Mississippi just wanted the tractor. I got a few $1,000s more doing it the way I'm doing it, and now instead of pulling the trailer and bringing the trailer home and leaving it sitting in my house in Tennessee, I'm just going to bobtail the tractor home tomorrow.
Wow. Are you sure you're not gonna miss it? Are you sure you're not gonna miss it, Bob?
Am I going to do what?
I said, are you sure you're not gonna miss trucking?
No.
No?
No. If I wanted to do it, I always could do it on the side for somebody, you know. But no, I want to. Well, I still have good health and feeling good and physically fit and all that. I want to. We already got the wife and I are going to be back down in Florida for 2 of the grandkids' birthday at the end of this month, so we're going to be back down for that. And then the Eastern State Expo up in Hagawam, Mass. I haven't been to that probably in 30 years. And I used to enjoy going to it. Used to go to it every year when I lived up there. And that's in September. So the wife and I will be up there in Massachusetts for that. So we'll make the trip up to California to see my sister and do a little travel. Maybe even do a cruise or 2.
Now you're not planning to buy a little small RV, would you?
No.
No.
No. No.
Well,
No, I
mean, recently, how old is Maddox? Maddox is the eldest one, right?
No. Logan is the oldest.
No, I'm besides between Tyson and Blake.
Yes. Max turned 5 on the 4th of August, same as President Obama.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, from the day Maddox was born, your second grandchild, you've been blessed almost every year, twice over, as far as grandchildren goes.
Yeah.
They've been busy. Yeah, they've been busy. They've been flooding you and blessing you with grandchildren. So I guess you could always look forward to enjoying them and taking care of them. And so, well, Bob.
Yeah, well, you know,
it's been. Go ahead, Bob.
Being I've been running Florida for the past 3 years, you know, I get to see them all the time. You know, Trani, my wife, she's the one that gets to see him like I do. I was just, Maddox just had his birthday the other day, and I was there for his birthday party. So, the end of the month, though, Blake's little girl, Riley, she'll be 2 years old. And Tyson's little girl, Naomi, she will be 1 year old. Don't ask me the exact day, but they're both the end of August, and they're a day or 2 apart from one another. So we're going to be back down for those parties.
Wow. Now, are you excited? Are you a little bit? What kind of emotions are you feeling right now? I mean, this is something new. This is something big, isn't it?
Well, I'm feeling very, very relieved because right now, you know, I know the rates aren't too good. There's not a lot of freight. Not that it's affected me because I've been doing this dedicated thing, but I was going to stick it out till the end of the year, but I lost one of my dedicated runs, as I think I told you.
Yeah.
So when I lost that, it didn't make any sense to continue because I had more or less a round trip. And last night, when I was parked down here at Pompano, not last night, the night before, when I was parked down here at Pompano Beach, I had done 20 of those loads this year from Jacksonville to Pompano. And I've done 15 loads from Orlando to Valdosta. So it was almost a round trip, you know. So it just worked out so good for me. You know, it was really a great deal.
Bob, remind us how old your truck is and how many miles you got in it, and what have you done to it?
The tractor's a 2000 Freightliner Century with over 1,000,001 on it. I bought it with 127,000 miles on it in 2002, and Freightliner put that new computer on it. When they did that, it turned the miles back to zero. So right now the speedometer is showing 999,600 something. So I'll get to see it turn 1 million miles when I kill it home tomorrow. But there's well over 1,000,001 on it.
And you've never done anything to it? Never, no overhaul? That's a 60 series Detroit, right?
Yep. I had not touched the motor, and the last time I ran the overhead was at about 500,000 miles. So it got well over 600,000 miles since the overhead was over. But doesn't use any oil. Still got the power it had. It's been a good truck. Very good truck.
Now you've done you've done 99% of the service on that truck as far as greasing and oil change, and so. Yeah,
I was pretty faithful about changing the oil every 12,000 miles. Used the Rotilla 1540. Didn't use any of the synthetics or any of that. They use no additives, and it's still a good truck. I mean, for what I sold it for, somebody could run a few weeks and have the truck all paid for. I sold the truck for $11,000, and you can't buy a good car for that kind of money. It had all good tires on it. I just put 2 spare tires on it Memorial Day, and the 8 dry tires were put on about a year ago. They were all virgin tires, so the guy got $4,000 worth of tires. So
now, Bob, here's somebody that might be interested in asking the question. You've never used Lucas oil, Lucas oil that they put in the engines, or Lucas fuel additives, injection cleaners. You've never used Lucas products, right?
No, I use Lucas, the power steering oil, and I think that's it for power steering. That's it. I've never used the other additives. I use that other stuff when I used to run up north there. I forget what it's called there for the fuel, the additive for the fuel for don't gel. I'd use that, but I didn't use any additives in the motor, any kind of oil additives.
Yeah. So what would be your conclusion as far as those people using Lucas oil every time they do an oil change, or whatever it is that they use? Do you think they're wasting their money, or I mean, you've proven your engine to go without it, so. Right, yeah, I can't see, and I listen to that Kevin Rutherford on the radio. He doesn't believe in any additives. If the motor's right, it's right. You don't use it, and I've just never used it, and everything seems to be fine. So why spend the money if you don't need it? Yeah, how much are those Lucas oil now a gallon? They're about $20, right, or more? $30? I don't know, John, because I've never even looked to buy it. I know that stuff's expensive, but I've never even looked to think about putting it in. Yeah, so here again, who knows? You've proven yours to go without it. Now, that doesn't mean the other engine. I guess it's an incomplete data, I suppose. It's just, who knows? Well, I think a lot of it has to do with how you drive it and how you maintain it. And how much weight you haul. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. And I've always tried finding the loads that are 20,000 pounds or less. Mostly everything I've done doing that blanket wrap stuff.
was 20,000 pounds and less. So,
Now, you mean to say, Bob, you're not a big fan of those cheap and heavy loads?
no, I have no desire to haul that roll paper and all that other stuff, 45,000 pounds. And even the produce, when the produce comes out of Florida and you need it to vetted trailers or what have you, I just shy away from that stuff. I'll find something else to haul. Wear and tear on tires, I had no desire. I guess that's maybe why I got into that pad wrap stuff, because I knew that blanket wrap, everything was
Light.
fairly light what you do. So.
And paid fairly good too, right? So,
Yeah.
where are you at right now, Bob?
I'm getting close to the St. Augustine exit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to their terminal. I got nine of those load bars that I gotta give to them, and I've got 8 sheets of plywood to pick up that belong to me up there, and I got a 4-wheel dolly that belongs to me. I gotta bring that back. I got my pickup, and I got that white little 2-axle trailer that I bought. I'll put that stuff in the trailer, go back to my house in Smyrna, and then try and put the title in the mail overnight at the utility there in Apopka. It's supposed to be here at 10:30 in the morning, so it's just a matter of they sent the title, they handed me a check, and then I bought the deuces at the Pulaski, and that guy, when I talked to him yesterday morning, he said he'd be at my house at 10 o'clock with the money for the tractor. So,
Now, Bob, what's the closest truck stop from New Smyrna Beach? The TA in Vero Beach?
Oh, the closest one to my house is the Loves in Ormond Beach.
Oh, okay. Now you don't foresee yourself 3-4 years down the road going to the truck stop on weekends and chewing the fat with truck drivers now, do you?
Well, I kind of like that coffee there at Love's, and I do have the Love's mug. And Love's gives me the coffee. I'm a lifetime member.
Nah, I'm gonna no comment on that one, Bob.
Okay.
No. What about the TA showers? Now you gotta help me spend those. I mean, they do spoil if you don't use them.
Well, I did use one last night.
Okay.
And I might need a new little card from you, because this one I've had now for several years. It's starting to get worn out, so I might keep. It's way here when we're traveling, the wife and I traveling there. And, I told her when we come back down to Florida to go to the birthday parties, I says, I'm gonna have to bring my pickup back with the little trailer back to Tennessee, and you're gonna have to drive the Volkswagen back. I says, but the nice thing about having that trailer, I says, we're going to be able to sleep in the back of it on the way home. She didn't like that, I guess.
Oh, well, Bob, congratulations. It's been a good run for you, and I mean, you came out clean. Motor is good. Truck and trailer sold. What more could you ask?
Yeah, and I mean, it happened that quick too. I didn't really advertise it. I put the truck and trailer on Craigslist here in Nashville, and that's how this guy found me. And then I just went to utility there outside of Orlando, Apopka, because they showed interest in it a year ago, and and obviously for them to give me what they're paying me for it, I was very reasonable as far as my prices. Because obviously, utilities going to mark it up several $1,000s. They got to make their profit.
Yeah.
But I happy, they're happy. The whole part the ask for.
Wow. Well, Bob,
where are you at?
Right now, I'm in somewhere in Kansas.
Going to California?
Somewhere in Newton, Kansas. Yeah, I'm headed down towards California.
Okay. Well, maybe, John, what we're going to have to do on one of these runs here, I'm just going to have to meet up to you someplace and park the car and do that run with you out in California and back.
There you go. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for the update there, Bob. Again, congratulations and keep in touch.
All right, John.
All right, Bob.
I'll let you go.
All right.
I got to call this guy and let him know where I'm at. All right, bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, that was Bob. I've known Bob for, oh gosh, at least 10 years or less. It was really funny how Bob and I met, but I'm really, really happy for Bob. Somehow he made it, and I hope he doesn't speed up. Well, okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed that as much as I did, and do me a favor, write some comments on there, congratulate Bob, he deserved it. We'll catch you guys later. Have a good and godly day, everyone. Johnny Be Good here. Peace.